and believing her to be human, he uses a long jump to save her. As the ships land, Jon tells Dea to let him fight, but she reveals to be a warrior too, and together they fight in sync against soldiers from both armies. Jon jumps on one of the ships and uses the cannon to shoot at other vessels, making them crash. Next, Sab then comes after Jon and they engage in a furious fight that Sab then quickly wins. When he's about to kill Jon, the Tharks begin shooting at the ships, allowing Jon to jump away while the last few ships escape. Afterward, the Tharks accept Jon as a warrior of their own and grant Jon his Dotar Soyot, or right arms, which makes Hadjus furious. Jon wants to turn it down because he doesn't want to fight, but Tarkus threatens Dea and Jon is forced to accept the honor. Next, the Tharks go raid the fallen ships while Dea shows curiosity for Jon's skill. She wants him to teach it to her people, but he reminds her he isn't for hire. When Dea suddenly mentions the lack of seas on this planet, she and Jon exchange their knowledge and Jon finally realizes he's on Mars. Dea isn't sure she believes him, and Jon explains he was brought here by the pendant, making Dea think he may be a Thurn. Looking for answers, Dea brings Jon to the temple of the goddess, ignoring Sola's warning that it's forbidden to enter. Dea analyzes some symbols that talk of a gate and promises to take Jon there so he can return to Earth as payment for him saving her. Unfortunately, they're interrupted by Tarkus and his men, who arrest them for breaking the rules. Tarkus is furious with Jon for getting Sola in trouble because she'll die, and Jon finally realizes Sola is Tarkus' daughter. Tarkus hits him for it and explains the Tharks have no concept of personal children before taking the trio to his tent, pretending he'll punish them. However, Tarkus gives the pendant back and asks them to run away. By the time Hadjus gets suspicious and enters the tent, the trio is gone and Tarkus is accused of betrayal. The group begins riding through Mars with Wola following them, and Jon is shocked to see how much damage Sabthan has caused. They have to cross furious sandstorms and hide from the warships, but a few days later, Sola realizes Dea isn't leading them to the gate. When confronted, Dea reveals she's taking them to Helium so they can help her people, angering Jon and making him decide to leave her behind. Begging and pleading, Dea falls to her knees and explains she's a princess that doesn't want